Chad, if I saw this in the actual game, wouldn't question it. Hello, YouTube frogs, and welcome back to another video. Today, I am on my girlfriend's account, otherwise known as Tsikyo. I'll leave her social links in the description below. But today is the second of a Serenitea Pot showcase. She has reached Trust Rank 10. She has also built all 3 of the realms, and I think she's pretty satisfied, right? She will also be joining me on commentary, if you want to say anything.
Hi, YouTube frogs. Nice to meet you guys.
She's a little peepo shy right now. Yeah, so chat, we're going to jump in. We're going to take a look, all right? You guys can see Twitch frogs are on the bottom left. You guys can see what it looks like. I don't really know how to describe the quote-unquote total Adeptal energy, but I'm just going to give a number, which is the combined amount from 3 realms, right? So the combination of 3 realms, her Adeptal energy is 85,000. That is a huge amount. I don't know how else to explain it because it's not like 85,000 in one area, but it's all 3. So let me just show you guys what I mean by 85,000. Okay, this is what it looks like. So you can see here we have Floating Abode with 30,120 Adeptal energy, Emerald Peak with 28,600, and Cool Isle with 28,640. All of these are completely decorated, like not just like spammed stuff, but she actually like spent the time to make it look appealing on all 3 islands. There's no Bitcoin mining. Not that there's anything wrong with Bitcoin mining, but she loves designing this, right? She enjoys this aspect because she started with Animal Crossing. Or not started, but like she was
like doing
right.
like
So she likes building things and like making it look pretty and cute. In order for us to get a good view of all 3 of these Adeptal nodes, I'm going to let Miss PP demonstrate. So we're gonna be switching sides really quick.
Okay, hello chat. This is my island that I've been spending some time working on. I'm pretty shy sharing it with you guys, but I hope you like it. We can go through just like bird's eye view of all 3 islands, right? First one is I guess residential island, where my actual residence is.
So you like basically where your main house is situated.
Yeah.
So this would be the Liyue mansion, right?
Yeah, Liyue mansion.
All right.
So in this particular area, something that I found very notable is that there's almost like 3 entrances, right? One walking entrance here, one walking entrance here, and there's like this cute little cave here.
I didn't even notice. Chat, take some notes because we have a master interior designer giving us some tidbits.
I don't really know what I'm doing besides just putting down pretty stuff. But yeah, this is also why I put my residential here, because I really liked this little cave. So I do have all islands decorated. We can start with the first one, which is the Wind Chill Isle. That I think it looks a little bit better when you walk through it versus a bird's eye view.
Ooh,
there's this one temple in Japan where there's like a bunch of red gates.
Right. I don't know what it's called, but I definitely know what you're talking about.
And so that's kind of like the big inspiration. Right. I have this throughout all 3 of my islands because I thought that looked really cool. But this is just like a little leeway area. And then we have our little heliotrope huts over here.
Oh, you actually like made a full... This is literally like what we would see in Teapot. This is in Liyue as well. This like heliotrope hut.
And then so here's my final island. So this is the largest island. For this one, I wanted to do something that was like a...
So gorgeous, chat. Look at the terraforming. The fountain in the center is just a quaint little countryside town.
Well, yeah, I was thinking like kind of like a park. So you like come in, you got the little hobo towers here. We have a little residence here with like blue plants, and then a little seating area here with more orange and reds. It's like, you know, where you get your refreshments.
Yeah, I can see it.
And then we just have, you know, the classic windmill.
Beautiful.
Oh, yes. And then so this island we like to call the poverty gap.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Well, I mean, over here, you know, this is for like, you know, the wealthier side, a nice little market.
Okay, I see.
And
Oh, I see. Okay. The islands that you were talking about, I think it's very good to point out where they were. What you were talking about, like middle island or first island or tallest one, because I don't really have an understanding of what that means.
Well, obviously, right, when you first start and get it, you only start with this one.
Okay.
In this particular realm, the islands kind of go in one direction and just kind of like vary in sizes as your rank increases. If you want to move your house, it's really just up to preference.
Okay, so it's just up to preference.
Yeah. The reason why I moved it here is because this one has like a cool little cave that I liked.
I think interior is good. It's good to look at now.
So here's my interior. There's nothing too special, I suppose. Over here,
what do you mean not too special? look at the design, Chad.
We have a little bar here, you know, for where Diona works.
Is that a receptionist area in the
Oh yeah, we
left
have
of it?
like a little receptional area. This is my plant. Yes.
The central plant, yes.
Yes,
that that divides like the right path and the left path.
Yes, my central plant.
Okay,
My
okay.
copium plant.
Yeah, sure.
We have a little living area here.
Nice living area with a nice hearth fireplace.
Yeah. Over here is the first room.
Ooh, okay. All right.
This is where I guess I would sleep.
Okay.
My house. And then over here is
oh, this is an amazing. Oh, that is just
this is the study.
open library study, right? It's like an office work area.
We have our kitchen.
Ooh, okay, okay.
So we have a little kitchenette.
Oh, look at the slant, chat. So a little bit of like directionality walking in. It's very, very nice. And then you guys a little bit open with all the vegetables and stuff. And then a dining table to the left separated by a pine screen.
So I have always had a lot of trouble decorating the upstairs just
Okay.
because I've always felt like besides bookshelves, what can you really put up here?
Right.
Lots
Oh,
of
by the way,
bookshelves.
for all the YouTube frogs out there, that bigger stove that you guys saw is only from the $20 BP. I just want to let you guys know that you can't actually obtain that without spending $20, right?
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. It's a pay-to-win stove.
It is a pay-to-win stove.
Ooh, that's the Favonius coat of arms, right? Very nice. And then you have some
Pillars.
Daco's chilling here.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the load, chat, of how each area is divided.
This is probably the least load heavy area
Okay.
because it's kind of hard to fill up this area as it
Okay.
is. The living area is fully filled.
Okay.
And I'm assuming most of it's being taken up by this corner.
Okay,
right?
so 3,900 Adeptal energy from here. Red load, which means nothing else can be placed. You can mention that you use no predetermined sets, right? So this is
Yeah.
all your creativity in
Yeah.
creating this type of layout.
First room also fully red.
It just looks clean, right? Like everything is purposeful, right?
In the study.
Also 3 big large bookshelves, some more stuff. Yeah, just general bookshelf filling. And then we have a pine screen in the back and then the chair. Yeah, very nice. 2,000 Adeptal energy there. And then this one, kitchen area is also full load with 1,200. So it's less than the Adeptal energy here.
The load is taken up right by the
Right,
kata.
right. By the cat and also,
The
I guess...
little chef.
Right, so that's the interior of the Leah mansion. Maybe we can take a look right outside really quick and see how your Adeptal energy is divided amongst your islands,
Sure.
right?
Oh,
So we
wow.
see that the floating abode is 30,000 with the inside taking up 12,000 Adeptal energy. And then each of the remaining islands is about 5k, 4k. So that's what you should expect for like about load balance, right?
Yeah.
And the same similarities are between the Emerald Peak and the Cool Isle, where the inside 1/3 to 40% of the load, above 10k, and then the outside is split up evenly around 3 to 5k. So that's what we should generally expect, right, when trying to max out. Is there any scenic point that you want us to...
I mean, I have a lot of little things that I did. Right over here, I have a little cove where you can sit and kind of enjoy. I definitely really like this corner. This is
beautiful. I love this.
Inspired off of Kazuha coming. So that's why I brought lots of these little maple and red corners where you can sit. When Kazuha
I see.
comes, we
Okay.
can go on a cute little date with him.
All right, we're going to switch to Cool Isle, chat. This is 28,000 Adeptal energy.
So this is my beach realm. So I had a lot of issues with decorating the beach realm because of how weird the spacing is in. It's incredibly spacious, but the amount of load that I feel like they give you for it is actually quite minimal.
Okay.
So I did a Mondstadt.
So this is
mansion here.
Mondstadt.
Yeah, Mondstadt mansion.
Okay.
And this main area is kind of like a little...
You know, it actually does have a very Mondstadt feel.
I feel like the load is not very high for her. But then there's also a lot of trees. I threw a lot of trees.
There is a
in.
lot of trees. Okay, so it's mostly spacious area. It looks very nice though. Someone in chat said it looks like Springvale. So like it's very spacious and like you can walk through.
So the next area is the beach.
Oh.
So what I put on the beach is I threw my heliotrope hut here.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, like this reminds me of a place in Teyvat, right, where we actually fight the monsters.
And I, put the little hobo houses there.
Yeah.
And then I made a little Mondstadt.
Wow.
I
Look
guess-
at that use of space.
A Mondstadt.
That looks great, right? The way that you use the form, because it looks weird. If you were to take all this out, it'd be very weird. But you terraformed it, right, to have to houses and then behind, and then you have like direction into a fountain area. Little Mondstadt kind of avenue.
Yeah,
right?
Mondstadt Avenue. I guess
Or
that's a good
or
word.
a cul-de-sac, I guess would be a better because it's more circular, right?
What I don't like about this area is my load is maxed.
Right.
But there's still so much space.
So this is a
And
problem with this.
There's not even just this. You also have this little area to decorate.
Wait,
too.
what the heck? I did not. Okay, interesting. How there's just random open spots that you can just
Yeah.
place random stuff.
And
Cool.
then this is my leeway area.
Oh, so you still do have a Leah area?
Yes, so I still made a
right here.
leeway area.
Okay.
This is actually one of, I guess, my favorite parts of the beach aisle was.
Okay.
Yes, this is the little leeway area that I created here.
Beautiful.
Lots of little seatings
Market
and
area and
markets
seating
and
areas,
little things. Yeah,
General
that's it.
residency. Seems nice.
And then the final area.
There's more? One more? Oh
yeah,
my.
this is the final area. So this is, like I said, I did a lot of this.
I
because
see.
I really like this.
Yeah,
it looks
so you
really
like
cool
that.
to walk through.
But I
so
mean,
just put a lot of
I
that.
think it's amazing that you were able to use the space to create something that looks appealing, right? In all situations.
Over here, I wasn't really sure what to do with this area. I decided to kind of just like put some relative, make it also kind of like a park. So if you go through here, which if you would walk through here, then we just have a little bench seating, and it has a nice view.
Oh,
The beach over here.
wow.
When you're sitting there.
But yeah, I mean, that's still such a great use of environment too, right? Because you have certain spacing, and then but it leads into just kind of a general like shores area, beach area.
Yeah.
Okay, so the inside is about 10,000. Let's take a look.
We have some seating, and then like a little sitting area.
Right.
And then we have our center
Oh, that
living
looks
area. And then I guess this is like
a little study, like a, or
Little-
like a
a
kids
mini
area.
study.
Yeah, mini
mini
study.
study. So here's our dining, which
Very
is
nice.
also has another little bar area.
Oh, no big stove this time.
No big stuff.
Interesting.
No
Okay.
big stuff. This is my main study. So I hate this room.
Oh.
I mean, I hated designing this
Uh-huh.
room because this room is weird in a sense that it's you go in and then it's like a box.
Oh,
So
so you
it-
had to make it work.
I had to kind of use bookshelves.
Oh,
which-
that looks so good though.
There's lots of books everywhere just to make it more of like a messy study.
Right.
And then over here is, oh yes, the bedroom. I don't really know what I was trying with this room, but you know.
I mean, it looks kind of like a nice shrine bedroom. Yeah, you know?
We got all these cool Mimi Tomo thingies.
Right. The
that
most
I
recent event that gave us free stuff.
wanted to do something with, but didn't
Hey,
really
it looks good.
know what to do.
It looks good.
But yes, it's a little bedroom. So upstairs, like all the other ones, is really just a place to shove all my bookshelf.
Got it.
Every so often, I have a little bit of an area to sit, I guess, right? If
I
you're-
think that's nice, right?
Yeah, what I really like about the leeway
Wow, chat. Okay. I'm ready to walk in. Let's go.
is the way everything glows for leeway.
That is insane.
Everything glows.
That is insane. And you have the amber too to add more of like that finesse.
Lots of glowy. Very pretty.
Very beautiful.
Very
Wow.
cute little like seating area with a.
Chad, if I saw this
Some
in
dim
the
sum and
actual
hot pot.
game, wouldn't question it.
You know, I'm a little bittersweet about quote unquote finishing my islands because now I have no more content. What do I do?
Yes.
What do I do now? But yes, I will
Alright.
show you guys my last aisle, which is also one of my more favorites. So maybe we can actually walk through this one.
Okay. Here we go,
instead of
chat.
just
This
deeper dive.
is onto Emerald Peak. 28,000 Adeptal energy as well.
So here is
Wow.
my mountain aisle. So the mountain aisle is a very directional aisle, so
I
you
see.
can walk through the whole thing.
Okay.
And here's my main area. I guess we'll do interior first since we're already here. The interior for this
Okay.
one is a restaurant. So this is a little restaurant.
Oh,
You come in and you're, you know,
I'm excited.
you get seated.
Yes. This is literally wow. Okay.
And then so over here we have some
Not a
seating.
living area. It's
Not-
actual. Oh, okay.
I decided to turn this one into a restaurant.
I mean, I didn't even think of doing the full thing for that, so I'm sure some people would take inspiration from this. 'cause
I mean,
it's
if you
very
have
nice.
3 houses, you might as well do something with
Yeah,
one.
I mean that's inspiration, right? Like that's inspiration that like I don't have. So I think that both Twitch chat and YouTube fans will appreciate, right? Like instead of making everything the same, you have a little bit of something extra.
Yeah. Over here we have. Oh yes.
Oh,
This weird stage thing. I decided to. I was like, maybe this could be like a karaoke room.
interesting. Okay, a restaurant with karaoke room or like some dancing stage. I can
didn't-
see it. I can see it.
I don't know what to. This copium thing, I don't know what this is. Private room, yes. Over here we have a private dining room. So this is more cozy, comfy, private dining.
Because these totally exist, right? Like when you go to actual restaurants and stuff, there's some areas where there's a maybe a more VIP kind of area for you to enjoy.
VIP dining. And then over here is a little kitchen, where the doggy cooks.
So yes, the doggo is the chef, but this is where like the food gets done.
Yeah.
The food gets prepared, it gets sent out. Man, that's really nice. Wow.
Up here, I think I just have some lots of bookshelves.
Oh, okay, still bookshelves. Oh, this is still very nice though that you were able to include still some miniature dining here, right? Like they can still sit here while having a cafe kind of coffee or something,
vibe, right? This is a bit cafe-esque, yeah.
Yes.
So this one's maxed.
Very nice.
Eagle eye here.
So you enter, it's a receptionist, you have the waiting room, and then you have 2 intermediate dining spots, and then backward you have like more formal, I guess. And then here is the more private dining area for multiple guests. Okay.
And we have our kitchen.
Very nice. Full area, very spacious.
Surprisingly, the load is filled here. Even though it looks like there's lots of space.
940 Adeptal energy, but it's max load.
Yeah,
so this is the only 3-digit load area, which is kind of interesting.
This is one of my favorite aisles.
Okay. Emerald Peak exterior, one of Miss PP's favorite. I already like it.
I start at the starting area. So my residential is at the very beginning.
Okay.
Over here, we have our helitrolls.
Oh, it's right next. Okay, so the helitrolls hang out.
Yeah, they're my homies.
Okay.
You know, they sometimes they're the people who go to the restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah.
very nice lore. Very nice lore for the island. We always appreciate that.
And then over here, we just have some nice little housing.
Yeah.
This is for also the villagers, I guess, who would also like to attend the restaurant. Sure.
Very nice. Yes. Very good lore.
Good lore. Yes. Over here, we have our smithing area, so that you're forging in. Oh, and over here we have another little dating with a Kazuha area. Another cute little Kazuha inspired area. That also has a very nice view of the rest of everything. So you can get a view of everything. So
chat, Miss PP wants to walk through all these ones and then give you guys an eagle eye look because this is the one that she likes the most.
So this is my cat cafe.
Okay, I understand now why this is her favorite. Okay, understood. Okay,
so this is
I'm interested.
My cat cafe. I have some cafe.
This is
seating.
Adorable.
I have some.
This is adorable.
Catos hanging out. We have our little tea houses. Little comfy area for you to dine with your cats. Or for me to dine with my cats.
Yes, sure.
And then we also have a little gazebo to look out again at the nice view.
Very nice, very nice. This is all you designed, right?
Yeah.
So the spacing, the trees. Was there any terraforming in this one?
Only exterior. If you see like the little terraforming behind to kind of create like a more rounded look. Right.
It looks great.
Everything seems more directional.
Very nice.
Over here coming up is my little stone lion village. So I decided that...
So these are more statues?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
I decided that I was going to make a shit ton of little stone lions and put them in a little village.
Almost like a temple?
I wouldn't say it's like a temple.
You wouldn't say... Okay.
I would just say that this village has a lot of stone lions.
Okay. Got it. For the aesthetic appeal.
And
a well in the center.
And then we come up to my Mondstadt inspired area.
Oh, okay. So you have multiple areas. Okay.
Coming up to my Mondstadt area, we have a little bit of, the general housing over here. And then over here is one of like the prettiest parts of the aisle, I think, is this giant
Holy!
Waterfall, right?
Okay.
So to utilize the cool waterfall, instead of like putting a lot of stuff, I just wanted to put like a little house.
Got a little bit of chill looking at this because it looks just so natural, right? Like even though you created it, it looks like something that you would see from the actual game screenshots or anything like that, right?
We'll see. I really like this area because it kind of looks like, somewhere Bennett will live.
Right.
For him to fish and adventure and enjoy himself in this nice open area. This is why this is my favorite aisle.
Because it's got what I mentioned. It's got verticality to it, right? You can look up and it encompasses like a more broad view
Yeah.
rather than just a more straight view, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So over here would be my Mondstadt marketplace.
Yeah. You know, I really like the difference in design, Chad, that you guys have been seeing between the Mondstadt inspired and the Liyue inspired, right? Because what I've been seeing for the Mondstadt is like there's tall buildings,
Yeah.
right? Where Liyue is more focused on like squareness, right? And more like homey areas. Mondstadt wants taller buildings like, I don't know why. I guess I don't really understand architecture that well, right? Like whether it's German housing versus Asian housing. Something like that is like, it's more elongated, right? And they want you to look up.
And then up here we have another Liyue inspired area.
Oh, wait. Oh, this also has? Okay, okay.
Well, this is a temple, I guess.
Okay.
So if we come through here, I did a lot of terraforming in this one. Go through little rocks and then coming through.
Ozchamp.
Oh, so there's also a little cave.
Little cave with a little
little
amber
cave
crystal.
that takes you to the other area as well.
Oh, okay.
But we'll go in through here first.
What is that center fountain?
Yeah, it's like a park, right? This
Yeah.
like temple parks.
Ooh, okay.
Have some nice scenery over here.
It's actually like just a place where like people would just walk around
Yeah.
and like hang out with like their families or something.
Yes. Tourist area.
Yeah, tourist area, something like that.
Tourist spot.
I think what we want to see here after you're done like showcasing this
right.
is the exterior, right? Because
Yeah.
people may not get the big picture
Yeah.
with seeing the internals. When they see the externals and how everything fits together, they'll be like, okay, you know, understand, right? Because especially when it comes to design of these type of things, a lot of people that aren't observant like myself, I'm not very observant, right? I kind of need to see it from the big perspective.
yeah.
Otherwise, I'm kind of too dumb to understand, right?
Yes, no.
So yes.
And then over here is just another little, I guess, secret hut. This is once you make it to the temple.
Right.
This is, I guess, where the cat lives. Okay.
That is a full run through of her final Emerald Peak 28,000 Adeptal energy. We can see from the start what everything looks like from a bird's eye view.
So right, this is the main residential. Again, we have our Helitrol hut, a little village,
Small
and then
village.
our little date with Kazuha area.
I
More
really
gates.
like that entrance with the bamboo stuff. I think it's very inviting.
Yeah,
Right?
I love these gates in bamboo. I think it's so pretty. My little cat cafe.
Looks gorgeous.
Yes, I really quite enjoy this one. This is very cute. I mean, essentially, right, using terraforming, I use it is to take up space.
Yeah, and I like it, right?
Right.
It's very useful the way you do it, right? It kind of forces your eye to be
Centralized.
to centralize, right?
Yeah. And
One thing that I really appreciate with like what she's been doing is that she utilizes the entrances as more literally entrances, right?
Yeah.
I kind of just throw shit and it just exists and it's like you just walk in and it's like, yeah. But then hers actually gives you direction for your eyes and for your like pathing.
because I want you to be able to walk through the whole thing. So like just like the village is also another like centralized type of design.
Chat, look at the encompassing view of this. With the water, the Mondstadt houses, which are taller, the general flow is with the... Oh my.
You like
I'm
it?
speechless. Yeah, it looks
You
so
really
good.
like it?
Yeah, it looks... This picture right here. I'm... Wow.
And then right,
She's
this
the
is
expert.
the little market. Again.
I love the circular
direction.
flow, right, with the windmill because it reminds me of Springvale.
Yeah.
Right, because it reminds me of that little circular area where there's houses around it, right, and the big windmill in the center.
Yeah.
Right, that's what it reminds me of.
And then this one is another use of terraforming, right? So if you guys notice, is that I still have all this negative space here that you didn't even...
So 5-head! I didn't even realize!
So you think it's a lot smaller than it actually is. And this lets you take advantage of the fact that we have limited load.
Interesting.
So all this area, right, that
Didn't even register.
I'd love to put stuff, but I physically can't.
Right.
Right? It's a lot easier if you kind of make the area smaller and then...
Make it more compact.
Right? Then you can start putting more stuff in.
Wow.
To make it more detailed and more fancy.
Wow.
looking and look cooler and like include more trees and pretty things.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And like also the little cave that takes you to another cave that takes you to the final little.
Gotcha.
And then that's it.
Any closing remarks that you would like to make? before I close out the
This
video.
doggy got some nice butt cheeks.
Thank you. Yes, honey.
But yeah, that's it, YouTube frogs. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. I did work very hard on this, and I hope it maybe could have inspired you guys for your own, and I'd be really happy if you guys take inspiration and include it into your own realms as well. That would make me very, very happy.
Yeah. I'm gonna give the numbers overview again. She gave more of like the aesthetic appeal. Just to wrap things up, chat, this was a 3-realm, 85,000 total Adeptal energy split across 3 realms, right? So it's using the same furnishings, but we had the floating abode area, which was the first one, 30k. We had Cold Isle, which is the beach area, which is 28k. And then we have the final area, which is what you're seeing right now, which is the Emerald Peak. It is the most aesthetically pleasing one in her opinion, where she was able to give us a full tour instead. So I hope the YouTube frogs appreciate this one, and if you guys did, consider liking and subscribing. And also, I'll be leaving Miss PP's socials in the description, so her Twitch and also her YouTube, and anything else that she would like. All right. So until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you then.
Yeah.
I'm trying to prepare my mental on how to start this video.
Hello, YouTube frogs. Xlice here. Welcome to another YouTube video.
Babes! And welcome back to...